Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we are building making another strange family. But yesterday I built an abandoned, kind of post-apocalyptic factory, and today we are building an apocalypse family. Yes, a little bit strange. I did really enjoy making this though, because this week I have just had a lack of any inspiration in normal things. However, I'm just like, what if I made a family that looks like they're fighting zombies? And I think you can see in the title that it's got like quotations around family, because if I just hit the mic, I'm very sorry about that one. But if you read the description, which is not necessary if you want to look at it, that's fine, but I'm going to talk you through that. But I made like a whole backstory about it. So this is the sim. I think her name is Vera. Could be wrong about that one though. There's a bunch of strange names, so I don't remember most of them. But I think it's Vera. Vera is like a soldier, not really. She fights zombies. Just put it that way. So she's like working, and so she's basically alone. She was basically alone. She was fighting zombies, and so she's got like more of like a typical fighting main character of the zombie apocalypse show kind of vibe. So she's got this shirt from Get Famous, which is kind of basically the inspiration, because I knew I wanted to make another Create a Sim, but I was like, I don't know what to do. But then I was looking through the stupid Get Famous costumes, which they aren't stupid, but they look really dumb when you're not when you're building your regular family. If, say the last Cryus and Frey I did, if I put them in any of the Get Famous costumes, it would have looked so dumb. But this costume kind of fits. I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to be. I'm going to assume it has to do something with, the Gladiator show or movie that they have, or, one of those. But I put it for this zombie apocalypse Gladiator show, close enough. But I paid this sim, and she's got, scars across her face. She's, one of the more, because I made her as a fighting zombie kind of person. I feel like the rest of the people were more hide from the zombies, try not to get killed kind of people. But this one fights, and so I had her be have scars around all of her face and more torn, ragged clothing. And so I thought that was kind of fun. But then there's two people, so none of them are related. Well, I guess the children are related to the adults, but the adults, none of them are related. But then I think I had her finding the other woman, I think first in my description. I could be wrong. But I guess this person has a child, a toddler. Don't remember her name. Very sorry, but I think it might be Cyrus or something like that. I don't really remember. But the child is just kind of existent, but they are fighting zombies. The child doesn't fight zombies, but they found this family of this mother and her daughter, I think. I don't know. I believe it's a child, but they found them when they were hiding from zombies, and so they kind of they traded for food and goods and stuff, and so then they just kind of didn't separate. So then now they're together, and now they kind of fight zombies, but more just Vera just fights zombies and then protects everyone for food and probably health stuff and medicine, stuff like that. I feel like that is more of what she would do. And so then they have the two kids, Vera's kid, and then whatever the other woman's name is. Very sorry, I don't remember it. But they've got those two kids, and then they met this other dude, random dude. Also don't know what his name is, but I'm making him right now. But they found this dude, and he had some kind of something that they needed, I would assume, because why would you have another person if he wasn't necessary for the group? So they took him in, and the woman and this dude are in kind of a relationship. I have it set up so that they barely like each other. They're 15, I think, because I used MCCC to do it. But not very much, but it's there. So that's basically it for their relationships. But they just fight zombies, and they live in a apocalypse. So they're very fancy, but it is a family, because it's not really a family in the typical sense. But they're a group of people, and they are all together, so it's a family in that sense. I feel like family in an apocalypse is a bit different of a definition than family in current days. So that's all fun. But moving from the Sims to the things that I've done this weekend, or plan to be doing this weekend. Well, the first thing, I got a new chair. We took it from a person who had put it at the end of their driveway earlier this week. Currently, we had a folding chair because the chair that I originally had, like, a while ago broke, and so I had a folding chair for a very long time. I need to clarify, we didn't just take it from the end of their driveway. It's like the people that put, like, their things at the end of the driveway with the free sign. Just clarifying, didn't steal it from them. It was free. We took it because they didn't want it anymore. Okay, moving on from that. But I now have this chair. It's wooden, it's brown wooden, but we're planning on painting it when we paint the rest of my furniture, so it's going to be white like the rest of it. But I think it's pretty good. I have now filmed 4 voiceovers on it. It is less creaky than the folding chair, so that's always good. And so, it's actually pretty nice, except for it's still nice, but the back is lower than normal, or like normal chairs that I'm used to, and so it's a little strange, but I'm guessing I'll get used to it fairly easy. But the only other thing that's kind of bothering me is that the, like, piece between the 2 legs of the chair, because it's, I guess there's 4, and then they're all connected in like a H kind of shaped, so the 2 legs on each side are connected, and they have like a bar in the middle. I hope I explained that. But it's farther back than the one on the folding chair, so I usually put my feet up there because I don't like putting them in front of me because that's where all the cords are, so I don't really have anywhere to put them, so I put my feet behind me, and so it's farther back, so it feels weird, but I'm assuming that'll be probably decent by next weekend, so it'll be fine. But I just thought I would update you on my chair situation, despite the fact that I don't know if any of you knew that I had a folding chair. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that one, but I've been using a folding chair for probably over a year now. But I now have an actual chair. It just looks a little bit different than the rest of my furniture, but that's okay. It's very nice. So the other thing, this weekend, it's Saturday, tomorrow's Halloween, so I'm having like a sleepover with my friend. Friend, say hi. You don't actually have to say hi. Friend watches all videos. Friend. But I'm going to a scary walkthrough with them. By the time that you're seeing this, it will be like a week since I have done that, but we'll see if I live. I probably will, because the scary things, I mentioned this around Halloween last year, when I went through like haunted stuff with my friends, or my cheer people. I am too observant to get scared by most jump scare thingies, even when they're not like planned in a haunted house. Like, people can't jump scare me very easily unless I put my guard down, which is what I do at school because I want to act normal, which is really great. But I try and put my guard down at school so that people can scare me so I don't look like a complete maniac. So, you know, that's fun. But, like, my brother cannot scare me in the slightest because I can hear him coming up to me, or, like, people, like, my dad will try and scare me, or, like, people when I have my guard up, I can tell they're coming. So I'm fairly positive it's going to be the same way. However, it also says it has a gore scene, and I don't know what that means, to be fair, but, I don't know what it means, but it's set up by, like, a 15-year-old, so I'm feeling like it's gonna be okay, but we're gonna do, like, a bunch of, like, fun, like, stuff with my friend, and so, a lot of things that I've never done before. One, painting pumpkins I've done twice in my life, once last weekend, and once when I was in 6th grade, so I think we're carving pumpkins, and then we're doing cookies, or something like that. I don't really know what to do with, I've never carved, I think I've carved a pumpkin once. I've seen carved pumpkins. My dad usually carves pumpkins. I usually be like, I want a triangle, and then he carves it. I think I've only ever cut a pumpkin of my own once before, so maybe. We'll see. I don't know if the plans have changed or not, but that's just kind of what they were suggesting. And then making Christmas cookies. Not Christmas cookies, Halloween cookies. Christmas is in like 2 months. What am I thinking? But never made Halloween cookies either. Only ever made Christmas cookies once. And I didn't like them because they were horribly made, but that's just our thing. But I've never decorated cookies either. So, not sure how to do that, but that's fine. But we'll see. I'll probably talk about it more next weekend. But I'm very excited. Also, hanging out with friends is very, very nice. And I haven't seen, I've seen this friend. I saw them yesterday, but I don't spend a lot of time in people's houses. It's just this person, so that'll be really fun. I'm assuming I'm not going to get sleep tonight. I'll probably update you on that one too. I don't think I'm going to get sleep tonight. I had a nice sleep last night. I slept for like 8 hours and felt all good. I was very productive this morning. I got like all of my tasks done. I finished my book. I finished my homework. I did my laundry, and now I'm doing my voiceovers all before I go over to my friend's house. So it's been a very productive day, but I have a feeling that I'm going to be at bed at like 3 a.m. tonight, wake up at 7 a.m. and then not do anything tomorrow, which is Halloween, which I wasn't planning on doing anything, but it's still just a little bit strange, just strange feeling, just gonna be really unproductive tomorrow, but that's okay, because I have nothing to be doing tomorrow. I may start my second book, but that doesn't take any energy, like, whatsoever, just a little bit of motivation. I think I can maybe have a little bit of that tomorrow, but that's fun, and so that is what I'm doing this weekend. So that's about it, actually. So it is almost screenshots time, so subscribe if you did like today's video, or if you want to see more like this. But I post a new video 4 days a week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye.